The front door to the Mostly Silent Monastery was missing. And she had something to say right now.
"Big Al," she yelled, "where are you? Please hang the front door immediately. This place can't be mostly silent without a door to keep out the noise."
When Big Al, the construction worker in charge of finishing the brand-new building, didn't answer or appear, Sister Wanda sighed. Move-in day for the Mostly Silent monks at 65 Monastery Lane in Washington, D.C. had officially happened yesterday, but the building still had a lot of odds and ends that were not quite right. Some of the light switches didn't switch. The hot water faucet squeaked, and the pesky front door had needed to be taken down and rehung in order to close properly. Sister Wanda never settled for not quite right, and had presented Big Al with a list of problems and strict instructions that every item on it would need to be completed and ship-shape by 6 o'clock today, or else. It looked as though one of the workers had gotten as far as taking the door down, but not as far as putting it back up. Sister Wanda went into the front hallway, zigzagging around heaps of empty cardboard boxes. She could see the door leaning against a wall with its shiny new nameplate, Mostly Silent Monastery, open to the public. A little girl crouched next to it. Her scruffy black hair stuck up every which way. She was dressed in a faded pink t-shirt decorated with a drawing of a bike and the word bicycle printed in block letters. She blinked up at Sister Wanda and clutched the bottom of the shirt, which was 2 sizes too large.
"Goodness me! Leave the front door off its hinges and look what finds its way inside," Sister Wanda said, wading through the boxes. "Come with me," she ordered, taking the girl's hand and guiding her toward the office. Sister Wanda and the little girl sat on opposite sides of Sister Wanda's big desk. "All right, my child,"
the nun said, pulling out a yellow pad and a sharp pencil. Sister Wanda had plenty of yellow pads and sharp pencils. Since all the monks of the monastery had vowed to be mostly silent, the monastery had hired Sister Wanda when she retired to do the sorts of things that require a lot more talking than silence, like answering phones, making sure deliveries got where they were supposed to go, scheduling washing machine repairmen, and supervising the construction of the new monastery building. She was the kind of person who relished getting a job done, and she rarely missed her days of following the nearly silent nun's vows. But she did continue wearing the nearly silent nun's black robe because she found it to be nicely intimidating to those who questioned her authority. The plain black garment resembled a traditional nun's habit, although the nearly silent order had never bothered with any elaborate head coverings and simply went without them.
"We need to figure out who you are and where you ought to be. What can you tell me about yourself? Name? Address? How you came to be hiding in our hallway?"
she said. The girl didn't say a word.
"Not talking, hmm? Is that because you haven't learned how, or because you haven't got anything to say?"
Sister Wanda peered into the girl's face.
"How many years old are you? This many?"
Sister Wanda held up 3 fingers. The little girl just stared back. Sister Wanda leaned forward in her chair, tapping the pencil against her short silver hair.
"Silent as can be. Well, you'll fit in perfectly around here," she said.
Big Al jogged into the office.
"Excuse me, sister," he said. "Something slipped my mind with the long list of items you gave me, but I've remembered now, and it's quite important."
He broke off suddenly when he saw the girl in the pink shirt sitting in Sister Wanda's office.
"Oh, you found her yourself. Okay, then I'm off to check on the light switches."
"Big Al,"
Sister Wanda said in her no-nonsense tone. Big Al stopped in his tracks.
"What do you know about this little girl?"
Sister Wanda demanded, her frosty blue eyes fixed on the workman.
"I'm sorry, sister. I spotted her sitting on the front steps at the same time the replacement faucets were delivered. When I asked her why she was there, she wouldn't answer. Because you were very, very clear that things needed to be ship-shape by 6 o'clock or else, and I didn't want to find out what the or else meant. I tucked her away safe and told her to stay put until I could drop the faucets off upstairs and get the boys started on replacing them."
Big Al looked sheepish.
"I guess I should have dropped her off first."
"Yes," Sister Wanda agreed.
"Now, details. Did you see anyone nearby who may have left her?"
"I didn't see anyone, sister. But,"
Big Al continued.
There used to be a public lost and found office on this very spot before we built the monastery. Maybe someone thought this was still a place to drop off lost items. And maybe lost children.
He shrugged.
That's it?
Well, the faucets are done.
How about the front door?
Sister Wanda said. Big Al raised his hands.
I'm on it.
Another worker in the hallway shouted for him, asking how to tell if light switches were installed upside down or right side up. Big Al rubbed his forehead.
Please excuse me,
he said as he jogged off. After that, Sister Wanda found she didn't have much to say, so the girl and the nun eyed each other in silence for some time.